Hello Gooners, welcome to Arsenal Daily for Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. What a night at the Emirates yesterday, eh? The Champions League dream continues as we march into the quarter-finals. Let's dive straight into that magnificent performance against Bayer Leverkusen. A comfortable 2-0 win, 3-1 on aggregate, and we're through to face Sporting Lisbon in the last 8. Eberechi Eze was absolutely sensational, wasn't he? That 36th minute strike was pure class, controlling Leandro Trossard's pass before unleashing that swivelling volley from outside the box. That's now 4 goals in 7 games for Eze, who's really finding his rhythm in our system. And how about Declan Rice sealing the deal in the second half? The man they're calling the horse in the dressing room just keeps galloping forward. His engine is remarkable, and that goal was the icing on the cake of another commanding midfield performance. The partnership he's forming with Martín Zubimendi is becoming one of the most formidable in Europe, and it was their combination play that helped create the space for Eze's opener. Speaking of inspiration, Mikel Arteta has been talking about the impact of young Max Dowman on the squad. The academy prospect made history against Everton, becoming the youngest scorer in Premier League history at just 16 years and 5 days old. Can you believe that? The scenes when he scored that goal in the 2-0 win were incredible. Riccardo Calafiori called it the best moment of our season, as the entire team mobbed the teenager in celebration. Arteta believes Dowman's emergence has given the whole squad a lift in our push for silverware. Imagine being 16, scoring in the Premier League, and then having to focus on your GCSEs. That's apparently what's on the cards for young Dowman this spring. What a talent we have on our hands. Now, the title race. We're sitting pretty with a 9-point lead over Manchester City, though they do have a game in hand. And speaking of City, we've got them coming up twice in the next month. First in the Carabao Cup on Sunday, and then in the league in April. Those fixtures could be season-defining moments. It's interesting to hear Thierry Henry defending our style of play against the critics. The club legend acknowledged there's a bit of an anyone but Arsenal sentiment among neutrals, but he praised Arteta for adapting and finding a winning formula. And let's be honest, winning isn't always pretty, is it? But it's effective, and that's what matters in a title race. There was a bit of controversy from our recent 1-0 win over Brighton, with the Premier League's KMI panel revealing they should have been awarded a penalty. These decisions have a way of evening out over a season, but it's certainly one that could have impacted the title race had it gone differently. On the transfer front, there are rumours circulating about Bayern Munich midfielder Leon Goretzka. According to the BBC gossip columns, we're interested but facing competition for his signature. He'd certainly add even more quality to a midfield that already features Rice and Zubimendi. Imagine that depth for next season's campaigns. Looking ahead, after the Carabao Cup clash with City this weekend, we've got a bit of breathing room before our FA Cup quarter-final against Southampton in early April. Then, it's back to Premier League action with Bournemouth at home, followed by that massive league encounter with City and a home fixture against Newcastle United. The business end of the season is upon us, Gooners, and we're fighting on 3 fronts. Champions League quarter-finals, 9 points clear in the league, and still in both domestic cups. What a time to be an Arsenal fan. The momentum is with us, the squad is firing, and even the youngsters are stepping up when called upon. That's all for today's update. Keep the faith, keep supporting the boys, and let's hope for another step towards silverware this weekend. Come on, you Gunners!